They would not be friends. Modern SpongeBob could never make an original episode. It's looking quite dark for modern SpongeBob. The new SpongeBob Halloween? Okay, buddy, I think we get your point. No hate to this creator, though. Look, I get it. It's YouTube. You gotta do what you gotta do when it comes to paying the bills. But you mean to tell me that this is what your entire channel is based upon? Just shitting on almost anything that the show brings out to the table nowadays? Now, before you all start frying me in the comments, I just want to say that I'm not too big on modern SpongeBob myself, but I just wanted to speak my mind on this because I am seeing way too many of these videos in my recommendations. You would think that when a YouTuber says it's looking dark for modern SpongeBob, you would think it's the time to stop. The show is not in a good place right now, and it's not going to be in a good place for a while. But the thing is, I don't even think that these videos would be so unbearable if their thumbnails weren't so terrible. Some of the thumbnails that they be using for their YouTube channels are just god-awful. One of them just flat out steals some dude's art from DeviantArt and just basically put his text in front of it. There's no effort whatsoever. Now look, I should be the very last person to be talking about bad thumbnails when my thumbnails itself are not that great. But you cannot deny that I at least put some effort into my thumbnails. Theirs are just bad. Get out! But it's the fact that these thumbnails are just so bland and repetitive, and they will easily get you annoyed once you look into enough. I'll even give you some examples. Is every one of text colored in red? Yup. Is there a photo of modern SpongeBob losing his shit? Hell yeah. Is there a photo of SpongeBob crying? Yup. Is he using AI? Double yup. And if you end up clicking on one of these accidentally, it's all YouTube is going to show you. Every time I hop on, boom, SpongeBob. Every time I scroll, boom, SpongeBob. And I usually hate having to use the same example, but wow, dude, hundreds and thousands of views per video. These people are making bank. Why haven't we robbed their asses yet? And just when I'm in the middle of recording this video, they just so happen to drop another one. The things people would do for money, man, it's crazy. Look, I get it. Spread the word. SpongeBob isn't the same anymore. But at some point in time, you gotta stop sucking the titties off of this yellow thing. Like, this guy is honestly obsessed. He's managed to make 10 videos in the span of 2 months, basically shitting on modern SpongeBob and AI content swap. His last video that was non-SpongeBob was a Smiling Friends video, and that released over 2 months ago. I'm not sure what modern SpongeBob did to this guy, but this is another level of glaze. This is bouncing on it, cleaning it up, and bouncing on it again. And if you look into his comment section, despite most of them being mindless bots who follow everything that he says, look into his newer ones and you can tell that people are getting tired of it. And who would blame them? It's basically just a giant money grab for most of these people. Even the people of Reddit treat this guy like a laughingstock. But then again, it is Reddit. They outright hate everybody. So, yeah. But the fact that that's even happening just goes to show how inoffensively bland and soulless some of these SpongeTubers are when it comes to making content. I will say this though, it's crazy to think how simply making a review about modern day SpongeBob can get you about millions upon millions of views. Hell, if I had no dignity to my name, I'd be farming off of that shit too, even though I kinda am.